Welcome to another episode of 2 Down Tech Time. In this episode, we're going to cover a few basics and a little bit more advanced steps on fixing problems with the PlayStation 4 display. If you're turning your PS4 on, doesn't matter if it's an older console or if you just bought it, if you're turning it on and you're getting a blue light or a white light down the console and nothing is coming up on the TV, this video should help you fix that. First of all, you're going to need a few things. Number one, your TV remote or the instruction booklet for your TV. This is going to help you decide what resolution your TV can handle. This is very important for this video, so you're going to go ahead and find that out first. Either look through your instruction book or use your control or your remote to actually determine if your TV can do 720p, 1080i, or 1080p resolution. Once you've got that figured out, we'll go ahead and go to the next step here. With the PS4 console, go ahead and take it and unplug the entire thing. Once you've got it unplugged, go ahead and take a look at each cord for me. Make sure nothing on the back of the console here. You're going to look at it and find the HDMI port here and the power supply down here. Make sure none of these ports feel loose. If they do, you probably have an internal problem on your console and you're going to have to contact Sony. If this stuff is loose at all, you're not going to get it fixed with this video. After you've got the console and you've inspected everything, make sure the cords look good. You know, there's no missing or bent prongs inside the HDMI cord or your power cord. We're going to go ahead and go to the next step of this, which is I want you to plug in the power supply and HDMI cord only. Now, if you're hardwired into your internet, you can go ahead and plug that in as well because that's not going to affect anything. If you have the PlayStation camera or any other accessories, leave those unplugged for now. We just want to keep this as basic as possible. Now, after your system is plugged in, go ahead and push and hold the power button on the front of your PS4. This will bring it up to safe mode after it beeps a few times. Once you're on the safe mode screen, we're going to go ahead and select, I believe it should be option number 2 for resolution. You're going to change the resolution in safe mode. Once you're out of that and the console starts booting up, it will boot your console into a display resolution fit for any TV. If your TV can handle any at all, it will boot it properly. Now, if you get this to boot and your PS4 is fully on, you know that it's not a hardware problem internally on your PS4 and that we're actually going to be able to fix this. Now, if I can go ahead and have my wife over here get the menu up for the PS4 for me, we'll go ahead and do it in the next step. Alright, with controller in hand. On your PS4 menu, you're going to go up to the top menu, and then we're going to scroll all the way over to Settings. On the Settings menu, you want to scroll down to Sound and Screen. And you're going to have to bear with me here. This is the first time I've actually used chroma key to actually do a video, so if anything's a little out of place or doesn't look quite right, that's probably why. Anyway, when you're in Sound and Screen, we want to go to Video Output Settings, and then in Resolution, go ahead and change that to whatever it is that your TV can handle. If it's 480p, 720p, 1080i, don't leave it at automatic. Go ahead and switch it over to exactly what your TV can handle. The Rgb range you can leave at automatic. I mean, any TV should be able to handle an automatic. The deep color, you're going to either want to leave it completely off or turn to automatic if you know your TV can handle the deep color output. Okay, the screensaver does not matter. All the way down to System it should be. Nope, it is not. Oh, here it is. Power and Save Settings. We want to go into the Power and Save Settings, and you're going to check the Media Playback and General. Go ahead and set those to the 1 hour minimum. You want both of them at either 1 hour, or if it supports the 20 minutes, go ahead and put it at 20 minutes. At this point, after you've set that, go ahead and leave your console set for that amount of time. That way it puts itself into a standby mode. Once it has put itself into standby mode, go ahead and try to turn it back on. If it turns back on, you're completely set. We have completely fixed your problem with your display. You're not getting any more of the, no display output or can't find source output. Whatever it is your TV keeps telling you, that should be corrected now. Because for some reason on the PS4s, especially the newer ones for some reason, when you first plug them in and start them up, they might start right the first time or the second time, but then they'll have a problem here and there with actually coming out of standby mode. And this should actually fix that overall, because you've let the console go into standby mode on itself, and therefore from there on out it should be able to detect your display perfectly. Now if you just walk over and turn it off on your own, it's not going to work the same. You have to let it do it on its own. If this doesn't fix the problem you're having, don't go into standby mode. Your system might have a severe problem with standby mode. You might want to contact Sony if it does. Try actually holding the power button down and turning your system completely off. Once your system's completely off, give it a moment to cool down and then go ahead and hit the power button and turn it back on. If it turns on every time after you've completely shut it down, it is definitely a problem with the power save mode. Your system simply will not go into standby properly, and there's nothing that can be done about it by us or anybody else except for Sony, so you're going to have to contact them. If this video helped you out, go ahead and drop a like on the video, let your friends and everybody know how it helped, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. We love it. Every subscriber we get helps us out and makes it to where we can keep helping you in the future. So until the next video, peace out.